Hey guys, before we get into this video, I thought we might take a moment and talk about Chadwick Boseman. When I heard the news of what's happened to him, I felt really devastated of what happened to him. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe that we lost a loving, kind, and incredible actor who played Black Panther, which is also the first movie that I reviewed on my channel. Though he may be gone, we will always remember him. And we will never forget how big impact he made when the Black Panther movie came out. He was not just another actor. He was an inspiration to many people and kids. So in honor of his name, I say this. Wakanda forever. May he rest in peace. And so without further ado, let us begin. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Phil, and no, I'm not qualified to be a doctor. Today we're taking a look at the final installment of the X-Men franchise, and the most delayed film since 2017, The New Mutants. Directed by Josh Boone, it is a superhero horror film. The story centers around a group of 5 mutants held at a secret facility where they have to fight to save themselves. And of course, you know the drill. Minimum spoilers ahead in case you haven't seen the film. Now that's out of the way, let's do this! Yeah! Now the story is based on the comic book published in 1982. And as I mentioned before, we follow 5 mutants trying to control their powers, while coping with their traumatic past. The film really had an interesting concept that's never really explored before in the X-Men franchise. Sure, we've seen that kind of concept before in some X-Men movies, but it mainly focuses on Wolverine. It was interesting to see these characters being held at the facility where they're trying to control their powers while also confronting their inner demons. However, throughout the film, you would get bored easily because the film lacks tension and suspense. Keep in mind, the film is supposed to present itself as a superhero horror film, just like what the trailers showed us. But throughout the film, you would get bored because there's only brief jump scares, CGI monsters, and each character confronting their own past, which isn't brought up again at the end of the film. Because of this, the film lacks atmosphere and dread, and as a result, you would get bored and wait for something interesting to happen. For instance, like this. God, what was that? Oh, there's the doctor, okay. Whoa, that was a close one, alright? Oh, there's the doctor, okay. Whoa! Oh wait, there's the doctor, of course. Now, some of the characters in this film were not that bad, such as Ileana, played by Anya Taylor-Joy. Even though she may come off as mean and selfish towards others, you would still like her because she's got cool powers, she's got a great accent, and she's delivered some pretty good lines.
That thing will kill you!
He's right, it's magic. So am I.
The rest of them, however, were... The only thing I can remember about the rest of the characters was that they were sad, they were depressed, and they have cool powers that they barely use. You don't know what their personalities are like, what they like to do, and you can pretty much summarize which character is which just by what they look like. For example, cast arm, religious girl, hot guy, and I'm sorry, what was her name again? Even though we sympathize with these characters when they talk about their backstories, but during all that, you would quickly get bored and grow tired of hearing their stories, because you would notice a pattern that occurs frequently throughout this film. For example, the character talks about his or her backstory, a strange occurrence happens, and then the doctor comes in to fix it. Backstory, strange occurrence, doctor. Backstory, strange occurrence, doctor. Isn't that right, Doctor?
Doctor. Terrific job, Doctor. Whoa, Doctor.
To sum up, these characters were boring and not that memorable. Now, the finale was exciting, but disappointing. It was great to see our characters joining together and using their powers to defeat the Demon Bear.
Look, guys, I'm a bear.
However, after the battle ended, you would feel unsatisfied because some of the characters didn't really stood out as newly developed characters. The only character who did develop was Danielle, who you forgot was the main character of this film. Even after the film closes, you would still feel unsatisfied because you have questions in mind. And what's unfortunate is that this is the last film of the X-Men franchise, so you won't be getting your answers anytime soon. So yeah, the New Mutants was a big disappointment, not only to me or to the audience, but also to the fans. The story was predictable, the horror wasn't even that terrifying, and the characters were flat. Don't get me wrong, I think the film had an interesting concept and a stellar cast, but I feel like the filmmakers didn't try their hardest to reinvent something new to the franchise, or go out with a little pizzazz. But I still think the film was okay, I guess, and you could probably rent this movie in case there aren't any other good movies on Redbox. The New Mutants scores a 6.5 out of 10. Well, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more of my content. And you can leave your comments down below freely. For those who have seen The New Mutants, what did you think about the film? And thank you to those who subscribe to my channel. Thank you for following my content. I hope you enjoy them. And as always, I will see you guys in our next appointment. Now, what to do? What shall I do? It's gotta be something fun to do. But what? Wait, I know! Okay, let's do this.
Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Oh crap, oh crap. Oh no. Alright, take this! Whew, I did it. I did it. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Ooh, maybe that's not such a good idea. Well, see ya.
Johnny, you and I, we aren't done.